It's a very funny show.
What do it do, you two, with your boys, Tro and CJ? Go ahead, Tro. Laughing.
Oh, you see, the CJ went to Texas Roadhouse, and since we want to be sponsored by Pepsi so bad, I told CJ he should have gone into Texas Roadhouse because they didn't have any Pepsi product. They went Coke. He should have went. God damn it, pal! Where the hell is my Pepsi? I don't want Coke. Do I look like Tony Khan to you, pal?
Give me a
God damn it, Paul! We ain't doing your stupid ECW ideas. We're doing mine. Oh, I'm talking about Bobby Lashley, ECW champion, The Big Show, ECW champion. And guess what, Paul? We're going to have a vampire, and I'm going to name him Kevin Thorne.
That's the best way to start off this show. Ladies and gentlemen, what do it do? It is your boys, CJ and Tro, back at it like a bad habit. If you want something, you better go grab it. And man, oh man, boys, today we're going to have some serious fun talking about ECW One Night Stand 2006. Not the original One Night Stand that was so highly praised. No. This one.
Not exactly a one night stand, then, is it?
Not really, no. This was the one that took place right before ECW on Sci-Fi came on the air. Took place in New York. I don't remember the arena. What was the arena name?
It was the Hammerstein Ballroom at the Manhattan Arena.
There you go.
That was the same building, not the same exact building, but the same building where they also had the first Raw.
Right.
So like how the building is, like there's the Hammerstein Ballroom, there's the ballroom where they had Raw and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Same building, just a different area.
Yeah, like it's a big building. I haven't been in there, but
right.
Big enough for that.
Place June 11th, 2006. 2,460 people were in attendance, and boy, oh boy, were their voices ever heard on this show. My God. I have made several notes on that. I actually watched the show this time, and I can actually tell you that this crowd was rabid.
Or do you think the crowd was rabid? And you're going to tell us that you think this sounds like the crowd would have been rabid at this point.
No. I can tell you.
I know.
I can tell you this crowd was rabid.
Oh,
They wanted the WWE's head on a plate. I'm telling you. Any WWE superstar got the smoke. It was crazy. We're going to get into all of this. But first, if you're new to this channel, do your boys a favor. Like the video. Comment down below what show you want us to review next. I almost said react to, but what else do you want us to review? Pepsi. Sponsor your favorite channel. Sponsor your favorite boys. I know I had Coke today at Texas Roadhouse, but I do still love you. I do still love Pepsi. I got 2 12-packs. I got 2
We're anti-Coke.
I'm sorry?
We're anti-Coke on this channel.
No, not anti-Coke. What is that? Whoa.
What?
I heard a can open. Oh
no! I've drunken a Coke.
It's okay. I had Coke at lunch. Anyway,
I'm only drinking this Coke to demonstrate how much better Pepsi is. Pepsi is so much better than Coke. Unless Coke is watching this video, in which case Pepsi sucks. Coke's the better.
Oh damn it, Tro. Let's get into this show before you get us kicked off the air already. We start off the show. It's a video package highlighting that Taz, Big Show, and Kurt Angle all have seemingly left the WWE and defected to ECW. And
Kurt Angle, ECW legend Kurt Angle there.
Right. Yeah, I know, right? That makes total sense. Then we get an ECW head-to-head. Then we go to Taz defeating Jerry Lawler by submission. This This was a cool little segment. Jerry Lawler got nuclear heat here. He got booed. Oh my God. Everything. That all the heel wrestlers that got booed on this night, they freaking loved every single solitary second of it.
Yeah, so Jerry Lawler brought back his old gimmick of hating ECW, which he had back in the '90s, and he
I don't
also
think it's a
slapped
gimmick.
the shit. Well, he amped it up. He did it like in the '90s, and it was he almost got killed a few times.
Facts.
He also slapped the shit. He slapped the shit out of Joey.
Oh God! Knocked the glasses off poor Joey Styles.
But to be fair, Joey Styles kind of had it. He was like, "Oh, here comes Jerry Lawler. Here comes the King. Oh, looks like he might have been eating at Burger King."
Right. I like that Burger King line. And then after the bell rings, Joey Styles jumps on Jerry Lawler's back, gets thrown off pretty hard too. And then Taz, and then Lawler goes to pile drive Joey Styles. Taz blocks that from happening and locks Jerry Lawler in a Taz mission. Good little segment, good little angle here. That's what you could call this. Then we get a ECW head-to-head video package. Do you remember the show?
Yes. This is where this is one of the many turns of Big Show when he said, "I'm on Raw." Actually, I'm on ECW.
Yeah, on this show. Do you remember? Do you remember the women's match on this show? Not on One Night Stand 06. It was a women's match on the head-to-head show.
No, I don't remember this. It was probably Beulah.
I promise you, whatever you say, it's going to be wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pull up the results. Yeah, I got results right here.
I know Beulah, Tommy Dreamer's wife was wrestling tonight, but I don't know if she did it on that show.
The women's match on this show, it only went 2 minutes and 1 second. Mickie James defeating Jazz.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because Jazz was ECW too. So
and Mickie was the heel in this match, but we don't talk a lot about Mickie James, man. I love Mickie James. I love me some Mickie James.
She's great.
She's fun. She's fantastic. She's
this is probably one of Jazz's last matches too in WWE.
Yeah, this I believe was her very last match in WWE, and then she went to the Indies. She was a former where she won the NWA Women's Championship. She had a bunch of matches against a bunch of women. I know how that sounded. Yeah, so after she left WWE, she went to Women's Extreme Wrestling. She went to Women's Superstars Uncensored. She went to Southwest Wrestling Entertainment. She went to NWA Cyberspace. She went to the NWA, where she was the NWA Women's Champion. And I'm going to see how long she was a Women's Champion for. Let's see. She was NWA Women's Champion for 948 days.
Damn.
So, yeah, she was champ for a good while. I think that's like 2 years, right?
Just about.
I believe I'm.
And it makes sense that Jazz wouldn't have really worked in this time.
So she was champion for over 2 years.
Mm.
I'm going to see this.
Because at this point, WWE wasn't really interested in athletic women. They were just like, "Oh, can you be in a bikini and be hot? Okay, well then we'll hire you."
She was champion for I just had it. She was champion for 2 years, 7 months, a week, and a day. So quite an impressive reign. I'm sorry?
Yeah. Said a week and a day.
Mm-hmm. A week and a day. Yeah, I love Jazz. She's awesome. I love Jazz. I loved her with her interview with Trish. That was fantastic. I wish they did more with Jazz. They should have done way more with Jazz, in my opinion. But
She had a nice run when
She
she
did.
was on a when she was active.
Yes.
But I think they literally brought her back for this match and probably something else because she was not in the WWE at this point full time anymore.
Then I gotta say I made two notes here on this package. One is why did Big Show and Kurt Angle go to ECW? I didn't understand why they waited.
I know Kurt Angle was drafted because when ECW was announced as a third brand, Paul Heyman was allowed to bring two current WWE superstars over.
And he
So he picked Kurt Angle and RVD.
Oh, no,
The Big Show just decided that he was going to be ECW. They were like, okay, sure,
Okay.
cool, whatever, dude.
And then the other note I had on this video package was that the animosity here between ECW and WWE cannot be ignored. It was great.
Yeah, lasted for about 1 week.
Yeah, and then we go to Taz and Joey Styles getting back on commentary, and then we go to Randy Orton representing Raw versus Kurt Angle representing ECW. And I love that. I have several notes here. I love that Taz and Joey were making fun of the term superstar, and I love that they mentioned Randy's pyro and how that was out of place for ECW.
Yeah, you know,
good stuff. Little details. You know what I mean?
It's funny because like within the year they started calling them superstars in ECW.
Yeah. I know. And then we get fuck him up Angle, fuck him up chance, which is not PG. And then we get the crowd, and then I said that the crowd was rabid and wanted WWE's blood. Said at the start of the show, and I said it again. It's true. Tell me I'm wrong.
I remember they chanted "Go fuck Cena" to Orton.
I didn't hear that one, but I do know that they also chanted "Fuck you, Orton," which to me, I had the volume kind of on low. I don't know why I just did, but when you hear it on low, it kind of sounds like "Fuck you, Roman" to me. And I made a little side joke here. Were those people time travelers from the future? I know that joke went over like a wet fart in church. Then I said that Orton had to love the crowd reactions here because he was a heel. They're tearing him a new a-hole. You know, he had to love it. He had a fantastic drop kick, and then Kurt Angle wins via the ankle lock. Great match. Crowd made this match better than it was, in my opinion.
You know what kind of era this is for Kurt Angle?
I'm sorry?
This is the Perk Angle era, baby.
Perk Angle. This is
Perk Angle.
Perk Angle. That's facts.
They call him Perk Angle. Back when he just pretty much dissolved into, instead of saying words, yeah! Oh, he was just intensity. All he could say was, yeah! And then Vince said, Kurt, go get help. He was like, no, you're fired. Okay, I'm going to TNA. I'm gonna fight the Samoan named Joe.
Samoan named Joe. Damn. Shout out to Samoa Joe, AEW World Champion.
Vince was like, a Samoan named Joe.
Yeah,
I remember that name.
Right. And then we go to FBI, which is Tony Mamaluke and Little Guido, with Big Guido versus Super Crazy and Tajiri. It's not Little Guido. It's Nunzio. Let's be real. It's Nunzio. It was great to see Tajiri. I love Tajiri. I love me some Tajiri. There was a Nacho Libre chant that broke out. Man, what a fantastic movie that was. I love Nacho Libre. You ever seen that one?
They loved it too for about a minute.
Yeah. Super Crazy had that stupid strength. There was a moment where he was locked in a submission by, I think it was Tony Mamaluke, and he had like the arm. He had his arm in a submission, and Super Crazy just lifted him up, like deadlifted him up, and like held him up by the arm for a few seconds, and then he put him down. That That was stupid strength right there. That was impressive.
You know what's interesting about this match? I don't know if Super Crazy and Tajiri were a tag team in ECW, but would have
I think
been
they were feud.
kind of
If it,
cool to have seen Psychosis in there with Super Crazy because of
yeah,
their gimmick.
Mexicals.
That would have gone out. They would have driven the lawnmowers into ECW. That would have went over great.
This match sort of drags in some spots, and then FBI defeats Super Crazy and Tajiri with a double fisherman buster. And afterwards, Big Show lays waste to everybody, comes out, lays waste to everybody, and takes Big Wheel to Dick Kick City, bitch.
Well, fuck you, ECW originals. It's the Big Show.
Look, this match was fine for what it was. It wasn't supposed to be anything special. What did you think of the match?
Dark sided Big Show too, by the way.
Oh,
this is when he was there.
Man, don't do that.
This is right around the time we got biggest.
I'm sorry?
This is right around the time where Big Show got his fattest and most immobile, and they still put a fucking championship on him.
Yeah, they gave him the ECW championship. Then we go to JBL in the audience, and he's welcome or not welcome with some very disrespectful chants. He talks about the Blue Meanie, referencing busting him open a year prior, saying, last time I saw you people, I was in the middle of that ring with a blue, I'm trying to remember the phrase, a blue moron or whatever like that, something like that. And he was bleeding and crying and begging me to stop. And you people went online and you said, oh, I'm such a bad person. I'm a bully. I'm this and that. Well, I'm still here. And what happened to me after that? Nothing. And I was like, okay, all right, buddy. And then they start chanting, fuck. They chant all kinds of disrespectful chants to him. And at one point he says, you people paid to see me. I didn't pay to see you. To which Taz responds with, you wasn't even advertised. Good line by Taz.
One of my favorite things that JBL said was when they were saying, you suck dick, you suck dick. He was like, I don't see any women in here. You're chanting about a male orc.
I remember that was hilarious. He was great. He had to love every second of that one.
He also announces that he's going to be joining Michael Cole on commentary to replace Taz.
Yeah. Then we go to Rey Mysterio versus Sabu for the ECW Championship. Rey didn't get too many boos. He did get booed, but not too many. Which I'm surprised he got booed at all because he is an ECW original.
It's because he had his.
But I'm going to get this one out the way.
WWE stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get this part out the way first because I know how this is going to sound. So I'm going to get this one out the way first. I like that Rey didn't wear pants. He went back to his ECW days of wearing tights. It's a small detail. Pause. I did make sure to say pause because I know how that sounds, but
he looks much taller.
I'm sorry?
I said he looks much taller with the pants on.
Right. I was going to say, some people might say, well, why would CJ notice the pants over, or why would CJ notice him not wearing pants but wearing tight, all that stuff. So don't get no ideas. I just noticed that little detail because, his ring attire before WWE was he wore tights. So anyway, moving on. Oh shit, I lost the notes. They booed the 619, which I like that move. That's a cool move. Sabu got hurt. Did he get injured off the senton, the seated senton through the table?
I believe so.
So there was that, and then there was a springboard DDT through the table, which was insane, and that's how the match ended. It was ruled a no contest, which was a bullshit ending in my opinion. But I wonder if somebody had gotten legitimately hurt.
No, they did it just to because they wanted to protect Sabu so he could drop to Cena at the end of the month, and they wanted to protect Ray so he could even though they made Ray look like an absolute idiot during his entire title run, they apparently wanted to keep him a little sane here, a little safe here. But you also notice how badly that table broke.
Yeah, it broke pretty good. I thought maybe like a piece got into like one of their.
It barely even broke at all. It was almost a I am the table moment there.
Then we go to getting hardcore, baby. Edge and Mick Foley versus Tommy Dreamer and Terry Funk.
R.I.P.
First things first, rest in peace, Terry Funk. He was he was insane in all the best ways possible. I remember a promo he cut on Raw with Mick Foley. I can't find his promo anywhere, but I distinctly remember this. I can hear it happening, where he goes, "Hey Mick, your wife's a whore."
Because he really wanted Wait.
Was that Mick Foley? Was it Rick to Mick Foley? Or was it Mick to Rick Foley? Wait, let's try that again. Was it Terry Funk to Mick Foley, or was it Mick Foley to Ric Flair?
No, it was Terry Funk to Foley because.
Okay, so you remember this too?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Because the whole thing was.
I can't find this promo anywhere to say just
Terry Funk wanted Mick to fight him, to slap him, and he said all this stupid, all this crap. And the funny thing that made Mick Foley actually start hitting him was when he said WWE sucks. Foley's like, that's a step too far, and just started like you can call my wife a whore, but god damn it, you say WWE sucks.
How dare you disrespect my company?
Yeah.
Put some respect on Tommy Dreamer's name.
Mick Foley together.
People just want to shit all over Tommy Dreamer, but put some respect on his name. That dude's a legend.
Yeah. I liked his pre-match promo.
Tommy Dreamer? Who's promo? Hello? Did you freeze?
Every time you mention Tommy Dreamer, I think he starts to cry.
Oh, whose promo did you like?
That man cries like John Moxley bleeds.
I skimmed through what promo?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, hang on.
No, you're cutting out, my friend.
Yeah, you are too. You are too.
We're cutting out on each other a little bit.
Yeah.
A little choppy here and there.
Yep.
Who are you talking to? No, Mick Foley's promo.
Okay, Mick Foley's promo. Okay. Can you hear me now? Am I good now?
He said when he said, long live the Alliance. Long live the
Alliance. Yeah. That's something that we'll talk about soon, I'm sure.
That's the first Invasion mention that they've had since. And I'm sure Frank loved the Invasion too. I mean, Frank has an acquired taste for a lot of professional
Invasion. It's in the archives on our channel, so.
Yeah, I'm sure when I watch it, he'll be like, the Invasion was actually good, guys. It's like WCW in 2000s and everything Vince Rose has ever done. Except for the Brawl for All.
Shout out to Frank, man. Shout out to Frank.
He's a good guy. I know he's good. He has an acquired taste for professional wrestling.
This is how we are off camera too, where we all just talk shit to each other, just like
we all.
It's all love between the three of us,
No, we actually all secretly hate each other.
Right.
We hate each other. Fuck you, CJ.
Match was absolutely insane. There was barbed wire, there was fire, there was all kinds of stuff. The cat fight with Lita and Beulah was insane. It was incredible. It defined extreme. And then Edge spearing Beulah and pinning her the way he did. Wish I was him.
Man, what's called the referee because I listened. There was some DVD where Mick Foley and Joey Styles watched over this match, and they were laughing because the referee had seen so much other shit throughout his whole career, but this was the one where he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because he's H Penny, Edge is just thrusting.
So then, now we're gonna get into this a little bit.
What about Terra Funk's eye?
They had to take
My
Terry
eye,
Funk away.
Mick. My eye.
I remember they did take Terry Funk away at one point. I didn't write that down, but they did take him out because he was injured. He came back out.
My eye,
and then
Mick. God damn it, my eye.
My eye. You're nothing but an egg-sucking dog. Balls Mahoney versus Masada Tanaka in an Extreme Rules match. The chair shots here. Damn.
Yep.
Damn. I can't get over the chair shots. That's pretty much all my notes here on this match were the chair shots. They were taking unprotected chair shots right and left. And all I'm going to say on this one, I'm just going to sum this up in one note with all my notes. First of all, Balls Mahoney wins with the chair shot to the skull. Simple but effective. But knowing what we know now about CTEs, this match should not have happened. The chair shot.
For as crazy as this match is, the year before was even crazier.
Yeah. Oh God, I know. This match should be shown to wrestling students on how not to handle a steel chair, how not to do chair shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The pre-match talk for this match was just, so how hard do you want to hit me in the face with a chair?
Yeah. How hard do you want to go? How hard do you want to go with me, Daddy? Pause.
R.I.P. Paul's Mahoney.
Facts. Then we get a Eugene segment. He comes out, but he gets booed to oblivion. Yeah. He didn't like it, started crying. Sandman came out and whooped his ass. His ass.
Now, I feel bad for Sandman because this is when he got his stupid WWE theme. Yeah,
I wish WWE would have paid the rights to Metallica.
Well, I don't think they could have done it. To be fair, Paul Heyman didn't pay for the rights for Metallica, and he got it. They just played it because they're like, oh, who gives a shit? Who cares? He paid for it. They paid for it the year before, but this year it was.
And the main event of the evening. Oh boy! Main event time, folks. John Cena versus Rob Van Dam, Extreme Rules match for the WWE Championship. RVD cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase. First of all, RVD, why didn't you just do what Edge did and just cash in when he was at his weakest? Like a smart person.
Because he wanted a fair match. He wanted to do it in front of
a fair match. This wasn't even a fair match because number one, it was Extreme Rules. Number two, it was in RVD's home field advantage, right? Number three, there was interference, so
it was also a face.
True.
So unless you're CM Punk who turned heel like a couple months after, you're not going to cash in on an injured opponent.
I guess. The crowd wanted John Cena dead on arrival, just dead on arrival.
If Cena wins, we riot.
Yeah, they threw his shirt back at him when he threw it out to them. RVD, he did a corkscrew leg drop off the barricade. That was fantastic. I love that. The crowd loathed Cena and loved RVD. Edge comes out and he's dressed up as as a henchman, I guess. And I said, Edge didn't screw Cena. Cena screwed Cena by showing up. I'm sorry?
He had a biker helmet on him.
Yeah.
And a trench coat.
Edge did not screw John Cena. John Cena screwed John Cena by showing up. You shouldn't have even shown up, knowing how that was going to be. The spear through the table was sick. I love the spear through the table. That was awesome.
No, I hated that. That looked horrible.
This part, I hope you understand the sarcasm here. But I forgot that Paul Heyman made the 3 count, and it was not an official, not the actual ref. So why did WWE count it? It happened in an ECW venue with an ECW representative who wasn't the assigned ref making the pin. Match should have been tossed out.
Well, to be in the sense of kayfabe, it's because Paul Heyman is the head of ECW, and it's an ECW sanctioned show. WWE promoted it, but technically speaking, everything in that context is allowed in ECW.
Okay. And thus, ladies and
Like,
gentlemen, that was
I mean,
this pay-per-view, One Night Stand 2006.
that spear sucked. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck you. That spear's sick. I loved it.
He didn't even put Cena through the table. It kind of looked like he pushed Cena to safety. He went through more of the table than Cena did.
It looked cool to me. I don't know why. It looked cool to me.
He pushed. He's a Cena. I'll save you from this table. I'm going to take the table fit for you.
And thus, ECW on Sci-Fi begins.
Yay! I'm the zombie.
I feel like the less said about that one, the better.
We had great matches like Sandman versus the Zombie.
We did get CM Punk versus John Morrison for the ECW Championship.
Oh, come on. We want to see more matches with the Big Show. Come on.
And who can forget that great, fantastic, wonderful pay-per-view known as ECW December to Dismember.
A show so bad that Paul Heyman disappeared from WWE until 2013.
2012. I guess it might have been 2013.
Whenever he debuted with Punk, so I think Punk was a heel. You know what? You're right, because it was 2012 because he debuted and Punk was a heel by then.
Yeah.
You win this round, CJ.
Yeah, I win all the rounds on my channel, but
Mr. Hall of Famer.
Anyway, hey, next show we're going to do is going to be a good one. We're going to do a good one. We're going to go back. How far are we going back? We're going way back. Way back.
Before you say this, have you cleared it with Frank? Have you told Frank yet?
No, but he doesn't watch this show, so it's okay. He didn't watch it this time because we're going back to 2017.
Okay.
Picture it. It's 2017.
Oh, God.
Thanksgiving time.
Oh, no.
Survivor Series.
Oh, dear God.
What? What's wrong with Survivor Series 2017?
I'm sure there's something on that show that's not good.
No, this was the Raw versus SmackDown. This was, I believe, this was Team Raw. This was when. Do you remember the storyline where SmackDown had invaded Raw first, and then they did that Under Siege?
Yeah.
This was that.
Oh, okay.
And you had the New Day against the Shield. You had it was 2017, so I think you had Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss. You had the Miz versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, God.
No, oh, God. Those promos between the two were very good. Do you remember the promos?
I try to black out anything that involves the Miz and Baron Corbin.
Dude, the promos were good. Baron Corbin made a video where he was like, instead of facing me at Survivor Series, you should just stay home and play wife or play house with your little wife, right? And Miz made a response video, and he goes, "If you ever talk about my wife again, I'll knock your teeth down your fucking throat."
Ooh.
So I remember that. I remember this. Now, I don't think I actually got to watch the pay-per-view because your boy was on vacation. Your boy went to he went to Cancun for vacation. So, and just a little story on that real quick. So I went to Cancun. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my grandpa actually joined us. My dad's dad actually joined us. And so my parents shared a room, and I shared a room with my grandpa. And this dude, my grandpa, God rest his soul, he's passed away. But he snored a lot when he slept. So the only way for me to get any sort of sleep was to get drunk, right? Enough to where I could block out the noise, right? So every night I would get drunk and we would go to bed and whatever happened, whatever, right? Well, one day, oh no, you left.
I'm still here.
Oh, your camera turned off. But one day we went to this place called Ishkardet, which is a place. It's kind of like beach meets like a water park, but a water park without the rides. Like there were no slides or anything. But it was a really cool place. There was one thing that we did where it was one thing that me and my dad did where there was like a tightrope, right? So you walk across the tightrope, and there's like one tightrope that you hold on to, and you're walking across the other one, right? Now, if you fall, there's like water below you, right? But I could swim, so it was no big deal. So, and I had my swimsuit on. I had all my stuff put away. So the worst thing that would have happened if I fell in the water would be I got wet. Oh no! I have my swimsuit on. I have a towel. I'm prepared to get wet, right? So Mom's like, "You boys be careful." I'm like, "What's going to happen, Mom? What's going to happen if I fall in? I get wet. Whoop-dee, right?" And my dad says, "Hey, Chris, look down real quick." So I'm like, "Okay." So I look down, and dude, there are 2 stingrays swimming right down below, and I'm like, "That's the worst thing that could happen. I get Steve Irwin." So I was very careful. Obviously, I'm still here, so you know. And then we spent the whole day there, and we only had one free meal the entire day. So we saved that for dinner, but we did sneak into a buffet and eat some of the food and take some of the drinks. Anyway, but yeah, so that night we came back to the hotel and we were all exhausted. So we all just went to the bar because we were all tired and thirsty. And so we went to the bar, had a couple of drinks. I promise the story is almost over. My parents go to bed, and my grandpa goes to bed. He's like, "Chris, I'm going to go to bed." I'm like, "Okay." I'm going to finish my beer, maybe grab another one, and I'll come up and I'll join in a little bit, right? I'll come up to bed in a little bit. He goes, "Don't make me come down looking for you." I'm like, "No, I won't. I'll be up there soon." Whatever, right? So I had the beer. I'm making all the way up to the room. And I decide, now, mind you, it's about midnight, right? So I'm like, "You know what, Grandpa? I'm going to take a bath." So, okay. So I go and I get in the bath. I fall asleep in the tub. I wake up 4 hours, 4 hours later, my grandpa comes in the bathroom and goes, "Hey, Chris, you might want to get up. It's been about 4 hours." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Best night's sleep I had the entire time in that tub. No, it was a fun time in Mexico. The only problem was that time that we went, it rained every single day, so we barely got any pool time. It sucked. But yeah. So anyway, that's it for story time with CJ. Sorry about that.
So the next show that we're doing that you've picked was the Survivor Series 2017, right?
Yeah, Survivor Series 17. What's the show you want to do next?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I haven't gone through our catalog, but I think we're about to go to very uncharted territories.
Oh boy.
Because if you think that tonight's show is extreme,
no. What are you going to do?
You haven't seen anything yet.
Shit.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time that we go all elite. My pick, the greatest match in AEW history, the exploding barbed wire at AEW Revolution.
Kenny Omega versus John Moxley.
Yes, the greatest. If anything, we can at least mock the ending.
We're going to mock a whole lot more about AEW than just the end.
Oh, see, bringing me onto the show was. I don't think we ever reviewed an AEW show, have we?
I don't think so either. And boy, oh boy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm sure. It's a 3-year-old from 3 years ago. So let's see what AEW was like back then.
Hang on.
Pre CM Punk.
Just this is my response.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done. Look, what's more extreme than exploding barbed wire?
what I was thinking of was, oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
That's how this show feels.
Wait until Frank finds out that we're doing an
God.
I wonder if he wants to join us.
No, I don't want to join us.
It's gonna be the most miserable show.
Was this
CJ's
AEW Revolution 2020?
We're going all elite. Get your Coke bags ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do
We're
it for this
going
episode.
all elite.
We're going all elite next episode. We're going to get that.
I thought there was only one revolution.
Until next time, he's Tro. This might be his last show. And he's out. And I'm out. We out. Deuces.